Oh, wait. Stand by. And just next to the cart over here, I just happened to notice this. Very kind of torn apart. Let's see how easily he would go back together, because these can be pretty valuable sometimes. This I like. Look at this. Ooh. This got my eye too. This is a really pretty blue. Here he was. Yes. Oh my goodness, look at this lamp. I love the shade.
I've been a reseller for nearly 40 years, and I can't imagine my life without thrifting. I've learned about a lot of things over the years, and I love to share my knowledge and adventures with you. So let's go be profitable and make it fun.
Oh, this I think this is my favorite time of year. And it's because it's not so hot anymore. The kind of that little fall turning of the weather, and there's sunshine, and it lifts my spirits. It lifts the pollen rate too. So I am a little raspy. I am not sick. I am just refusing to take allergy medicine because it makes me meh. So probably TMI. Anyway, why do I always feel like I have to explain these things? But I do. Anyway, I'm heading into my favorite Goodwill, and I am going to see what goodies have been put on the shelf. I haven't been here for almost a week, so hopefully there are some gems. I've been trying some different stores in town, kind of seeing, what's shaking in other places, but it is time to get back here and see what we can find. I'm going to look for 12 to 15 really solid resale items, and hope you will come on that journey with me. Without further ado, let's get in there. Let's get shop done. You going to go in and go shopping? Is that what you're going to do, little guy? Let's get in here and find us a lucky cart. Let's see. So, gotta wonder how lucky these were for somebody else. I tend to just grab one that hasn't been touched for a while, whenever I can. So it's this one. Our color is purple. All right, let's head over. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look what's sitting right there. Let's head there first. Let us see what just came out on the cart. Oh, you guys. It's my color. Where could I put? Oh, they're battery. Okay. Temptation averted. They are battery operated, and I don't really like the battery operated, but I do like this. It does have a little Cuba on there. It's $4.99. Beautiful, beautiful marquetry box for $4.99. I feel like that Cuba would come off of there. Nah, it is etched, so it's not going to really come off of there, but it can be put to the back. Oops. And all right, first item in the cart. Let's see what else is underneath there. I see a wood, kind of a salad bowl with the other bowls that go with it. Oh, wait. Stand by. Look, there's a twofer. All right, we'll grab that one too. Said it before, I love finding multiples of the same item to just sell over again. Okay, this is $14.99, so let's see what we've got going here. It's a nice set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 bowls instead of 8. Would prefer 8. So I would probably take 1 bowl out and sell it with 6 bowls just for that even number. I don't know. Here's what I would do. Let me just clarify that. I would sell it with 6 bowls. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there are 8. Okay, but let me finish my thought. If there was 7, I would sell it as 6, but I'd include the extra bowl when I shipped it. Does that make sense? So for marketing purpose, 6 is better than 7, but I would still go ahead and send it. Look at the wood grain on it. This one's a little bit banged up. Nice. I feel like this is a nice set. I'm gonna look it up, of course, before I make my absolute final decision. But for now, I'm pretty much thinking this is staying in the cart. I saw something glass back here. Oh, nope, it's wood. That's lots of wood. Kind of interesting. Not super duper exciting. Let me see. Looks like somebody moved some things out of place here. Let's see what's under here. This little shot glass. It's got a weird little thing on it. I don't really, oh, it's the same thing as this. Like it's like a little demon monster thing. Okay, don't like him. Anything else? It's over here. Nope, nothing. I do like this, but wait a minute. Okay, I thought it was like a shelf, and it is, but yet it's, okay, that doesn't make sense to me. No, not what I was thinking it was. Not what I was thinking. What are these little pans? Nothing else there. What are these? Just says stainless. Nope, nothing else. And just next to the cart over here, I just happened to notice this, which is super fun. I don't know, whether or not it's Ray Dunn, doesn't matter. I'm not buying it because of the brand. I'm buying it because that's just super fun, and it's $3.99. Okay, Noah, this is never going to be a look that I want you to pursue. All right, we're by the cookware, so let's go ahead and just go down this row because there's all these new things. What are these? Copper Chef stackable steamer pan extender for $7.99. We have a porcelain doll, which I'm sure somebody probably looked up and decided not. To-do list, bills to pay, grocery list, clipped coupons. Boy, that's a little bit old school because everything's so digital now, but it's cute. We don't have any place to hang things in our kitchen now. I'm having some troubles getting the kitchen where I want it because I don't have the space. So I have to figure out how to make it all work. And I really like this, but I don't have a place for it. Gonna leave it. All right, let's go here first, just because it's drawn me in. Look at all that ivy. Oh, Noah likes the ivy. It's pretty dirty, though. I feel like we need to just go to like Hobby Lobby and get some new, clean ivy or such if he wants that. Parque del Cufa Quindío, Colombia. She's kind of cute. Is it a box? Oh, it is a box. Look at that. Yeah. She's cute, but I don't know. Just doesn't seem like a very exciting resale item to me. And let's see. Anything good? I like these little black pots down here, but I don't need any more right now. I'm not really going to be doing any planting probably until the spring. I don't think there's really anything we can plant until the spring. Now, are these Tracy Porters? Sell a lot of these when I do my Friday sales. There's a little one and there's a big one. They need a little cleanup. Pretty sure those are probably Tracy Porter. And that one's $4.99 and that one is $2.99. So I think I'll go ahead and pick those up. Are we keeping track? I have five things in the cart already and I'm just getting going. Pretty little twisted vase. Not super high quality, but it's pretty. There's a bunch of there was some bigger versions of this over there. To me, it's not very attractive. So easy for me to leave behind. Don't know what you are. Trying to get to this little box right here. It's kind of interesting. Got a bird of paradise on it. It's a little stone box, but there's something missing there. There's a big gap. Big big gap. It's an angel. And nope. Stagecoach is still there. Some lighthouse, a lighthouse clock. I don't really do clocks. A clock can be working perfectly fine when you pick it up and buy it, and then during shipping something really goes amiss and then the customer gets it and now you're having to do a refund because the clock has stopped working, and I'm not about it. This is lucite. I have picked these up before. This one is dolphins. Usually they are signed, but the signature is often very, very hard to find. I don't see it on this one, but definitely a cool vintage glaring dolphin lucite sculpture for $3.99. That's going in the cart. I see a little tin toy. Oh, he's very, very kind of torn apart. Let's see how easily he would go back together, because these can be pretty valuable sometimes. For collectors, not for children. Oh, this is a repro. See, an original would not have that. An original wouldn't know it's a collector item. So beware. If anything says vintage or it says collector, like, yeah, collections form organically, and they don't really set out that way unless it's like a like the Bradford Exchange and stuff, and they knew they were doing like a whole collection or a whole series. But for the most part, it's not going to say that. If it says that, it's more than likely going to be a reproduction. There's a lot of dolls here. A lot. These are all just newer dolls. I don't know. I don't really even look up the values on this type of doll. I call me a doll snob. I look for early 1800s. Late 1800s, early 1900s, turn of the century porcelain bisque dolls to resell. Actually, not even to resell, to keep in my collection, because I had an aunt that collected them, and they are a very emotional kind of a collector item for me. Mine aren't even on display. They are tucked away and stored so that my children will have something, hopefully that's like 250 years old someday. Okay, math was never my strong point. Don't come at me on that one. You know what I mean, though. Give me an N. This is a nice N. I have picked up other letters like this. They were $30. $30 at Hobby Lobby initially. This one's $7.99. It's pretty heavy. I really wouldn't want to ship this one, so I'm going to leave it, but it's nice. Oh, Sassy Lassie. But then there's an elephant shelf. It's got paint on him, so somebody painted the wall and dripped on him. He's pretty cool. I don't see any damage. He has resin, he's not like a carved wood. It's $10. Torn on that one. He's not really like a good whatnot item, but he's like too big and heavy. So I think I'll leave him. Unless he really calls my name while I'm shopping, and I might come back if nobody's grabbed him. This is interesting. So this is cool to put. It's made to be a candle holder or like a wax warmer. You put your little votive here, and it would have had a glass dish. The glass dish may very well be here, but I'm thinking a large stone sphere could sit on this, and that would be super cool. It's $5.99. I feel like this is like a really cool, unique piece. I'm looking it over for damage. Heck, I have some really large spheres that I need to get listed and sell. Maybe I can combine it together, put one on here, and that would whammy the value considerably. So I might do that, but I'm going to pick him up. Let's see. Pure glycerin soap. I wish this had like the artwork on it. A lot of times it'll have like the old, like the Pearson soap has those old-fashioned ladies. This one's just kind of like an old-fashioned sign. It's neat, but not going to get that. There's something inside of it. What is inside of this? What oh, it's got a zipper on both sides. Let's see. Oh, that just expands it. All right, I gotta explore this. Stand by. Okay, based on what I'm finding, I think this is for like, it's a warmer, like you'd heat up this little terracotta piece that goes under here, and then like you put your rolls or your buns in here, and then it comes in this basket. It's kind of a nice quality kind of setup. $5.99. Look at the little leather handles. Okay, that one, I think I'm gonna put that one in the cart and hope that I don't go over my limit. And I know I can get everything I find. It's not like I can't. I am just really working on this mindset of only getting high quality items that will sell quickly and that are fairly easy to ship and deal with, to make my business more streamlined, more efficient, and at the end of the day, more profitable. I know, I see it. There are two. This one's also $5.99. I see one teeny tiny little flea bite. That is easily remedied. We're gonna pick that one up too. And it is slightly different now that I look at the shapes. So they are slightly different, although the listing for them will be very, very easy because I can just duplicate the description, change the shape, boom diddy boom. That is a candle stopper. It's one of those little candle capper. It's cute. I tend to pick these up. These are these silver plate coasters. This one's nice because it's got its little stand. I do sell these fairly often, and I just sold my last set, so for $5.99 I'm picking those up too. What is this? Oh, it's a cupcake little holder. I use one of those to hold my antique Christmas ornaments at Christmas time. I don't even want to think about how I'm decorating for Christmas this year because I just don't have the space I used to. It's going to be precarious. And then there is a tennis playing brass frog. Huh. Yeah, what? Would you put something in his mouth? Would you do it? I don't know. What would you do with him? Is he just decor? He's $7.99. Is he worth at least $25? That's the quandary in my head because I like to be able to sell things for 3 times what I pay, because you got to cover the fees, you got to cover the shipping and time and the cost of the goods. Okay, you know what? He's going in the cart. I see a little wood pumpkin basket. That's kind of nice. We are not going to pick that up though, because it's, you know, with the caliber of things that I already have on the cart, it does not outweigh them. You don't have a maker, but you're very pretty. What makes you? These almost look like Temptations. Are they? I don't think so. I think these are probably like one of the. Oh no! They are Temptations. Look at that. They're making like some new patterns. They had the feel, but then I was thinking, oh no, maybe there's some of those giveaway pieces from the casinos. But no, it actually is Temptations. I am not going to be tempted by the Temptations though, because they are big, difficult to deal with plates. All right, plastic aisle. Sometimes I find some good things in this section. Indeed, but I don't think today is going to be one of those days. These are Bubba Gump Shrimp Company glasses, or cups, I should say. They're not glasses. I haven't been to that restaurant in a long time, usually because it's really hard to get to. It's a good restaurant. I just don't like getting there, but I feel like it's maybe time to go. They still have quite a few of the teacups that were here a week ago. There's a piece of art up here. Nope. Hotel art. Nothing exciting. Looks like somebody just changed their mind and stuck it up there. Cute little creamer. I don't know what all those numbers on there mean. Some kind of a maker's mark. I mean, like a manufacturer's mark, but this I like. Look at this. Ooh, it's a little double. No, wait a minute. That's more like a pitcher, and that's like a little teapot. I suspect it's Noritake. Let's see. Have they got this all priced separate? Now, why would they do that? Yes, there it is. It's hand painted Japan, most likely a Noritake. Now, here's the deal. I like this. I want this, but I don't want to pay for all these pieces individually. So I'm going to take it up front and show them that this all goes together and see if they can do a little bit better on that price. So stand by to find out if I end up with that. And let's see, that's interesting. I think it's just made as a decorator piece. That was never really a functional piece. I see the little milk glass grape bunch. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, you are kind of vintage too, but you got a big chip. Wow. Do you have a mark somewhere? No, I don't see one. Very 60s that one is. Definitely has a big, huge chip though. So it's a no. Oh, jewelry box, kind of like a plasticky material. And I don't see anything else exciting here. Okay, let's look in the glass section. That's interesting. It's got a Fitz and Floyd mark on it, which is even more interesting. I didn't even know Fitz and Floyd made glassware. Well, there you go. That was definitely a Fitz and Floyd mark. Oh, strawberry oil, part of an oil and vinegar. Ice cream cone is cute, but look at me, pass the singles by. Being good, being good. It's in the box. Palms, shot glasses. Lots of freebie stuff given away at our local casinos end up at the Goodwill. Somebody was asking me for one of these. There it is, $2.99. I'm going to pick her up. So just note, if that was you who was asking me for the M&M mugs, this will be listed in my nicheladyshop.com shortly after this video is published. It's a little bit of work, so I don't always get them in there right when the video publishes, but it gets in there pretty quick. And then I put everything in a collection that is the same name as the video title if you're looking for a specific item. Every dog has its day, every cat has its nights. I'm going back and looking. I think this is one of those Taylor and Ing. It definitely is. Also signed right there. I'm looking at this scratch though. This scratch has me giving a little pause. But these are pretty collectible. This one is elephants. It's not one of the naughty mugs. This is just elephants. But it's only $2, so I think we're gonna get it. This caught my eye too. This is a really pretty blue, and it's a little teapot with 2 cups. No maker's mark. It's got a little bamboo handle. I don't even see a price on it either. Oh, there it is, $7.99. I think these sell in like the $20 to $30 at the most price range. So it's kind of borderline for me. The color is really, really pretty. So, yeah, I think I'm going to pick that one up too. Ooh, look at this Ultimate Pizza Party Kit. Very not quality brand, shall we say. Oh, that just reminded me. I don't think Noah found his pizza cutter yet. He had lost his pizza cutter. Not lost, but it's just hasn't been found in the unpacking yet. So that definitely is something we still need to be on top of. Oh, do you guys see what I see? All right. He goes with that other piece. So let's go. I'm going to leave my cart momentarily while I travel across the store. Now I just gotta remember where this was. Where was this? Where was he? Was he? Here he was. Yes. Look at that. Reunited and it feels so good. And we've got Harry Potter. This is big paper. Sometimes I find reams of the actual paper that we use in the store, and that's always a good thing. But we don't use the big 11 by 14 paper. Cork tiles. I don't know why I like this stuff. I bought it, but then like never used it. So I just, you know how sometimes you just have an attraction to a certain thing and then you keep picking it up and you go, why am I picking this up? All right, tools and pet supplies are next. Not a whole lot on these shelves, and some crafty stuff. Whole thing of stamps here. I used to pick these up and sell them. I don't anymore. So hopefully somebody will grab these. They're Stampin' Ups. They are 1990s vintage, but they don't do as well as they used to. Oh, USS Arizona model. Does not appear like it's all gonna be there, and it's $12.99. Goodness. And that's about it on these shelves. Oh my goodness, look at this lamp. I love the shade. I actually really love this. Don't judge me. I love this shade. Oh goodness. I'm sure it's just a little cheapy. Yeah, I came from Hobby Lobby. Why do I love this so much? Where's your price? You don't even have a price. I don't need it, but I really like it. Okay, this is it. This is where it has to kick in. This is where Danny has to step away from the lamp because I have no place to put it. It's not really something I want to ship. Little lampshades are kind of a beast. Like that would be 2 separate boxes, so the shipping would be really high. I know, I'm looking at this one too. It's kind of a nice little Tiffany style vase. Shade, $12.99, but do you see how it's not even, there's no quality here. It's lopsided. It doesn't even go on there right. So again, we're gonna be discriminating and we're gonna leave it. And there's nothing else up here either. All right, we have some art and I'm looking at these photos. We've got Humphrey Bogart. Ooh, they're $10. And Judy Garland. And Miracle on 34th Street. And Gone with the Wind. These are like iconic. And It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. I wonder if Will would like this. It's just like this really cool, simple piece of art. It's $4.99. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna offer it to him, and if not, I'll sell it. So just to make sure, I did do a quick search of some of these, and unfortunately, we're looking at these selling, $20-$25 range, which isn't bad. It's just you can't pay $10 and sell them for $20. There's just not enough margin in there, at least for me. Oh, these are cute. I think that's just the artwork that they put in the frame because the sticker's still on there. Yeah, it's just a little threshold picture frame. But they put cute little art in there. Gotta give them that. Oh, that's very folk arty. I've been kind of into the folk art thing lately. I just picked up a summer one and it looks very similar. I like this. How much are you? You're $4.99. All right, I'm picking that one up. It's kind of an interesting lacquered kind of a thing. Let's peek it back. Oh, doggy. And let's see, what else? What is this back here? Ooh, it's a black canvas. I don't know that I've ever seen Rachel paint on a black canvas. I think I bought her some and she didn't use it. So I'm going to have to ask her about that so I know next time whether I should be picking up black canvas. Birds. Butterflies, that's still here. Still don't know how I feel about it. It's, ooh. To live would be big adventure, an awfully big adventure. I'm not sure I understand how that quote is supposed to be said. It's a Peter Pan quote. To live? Well, what's the alternative of to live? Like, yeah, let's not even go there. Oh, there's a little brass deer in here for $3.99. Brass is kind of a hot commodity right now. I don't like brass though. This is my problem. I just don't really like it. And I sold a brass set of mice last night that didn't bring as much as I thought they would. So I'm gonna leave him for somebody else. I can't believe this is still here. Somebody should rescue this, restore it, and sell it for hundreds of dollars. It's definitely that quality. Look this up. Look up this maker. SLIGH. I don't have room and I don't have time, or I'd be all over it. And it's getting damaged. See, this is what breaks my heart. It's getting damaged as it sits here, and that is so sad. Well, those are very 70s. Kind of that, almost like a Gothic Renaissance kind of a woodworking to them, I do believe. $60. Yeah, those are definitely oldies right there. All right, let's look in the fabrics and the table runners. I've done good with table runners. I don't know, should I be picking up Christmas ones yet? That one's not super clean. I am attracted to these little Easter placemats. Yes. A ways off from being able to sell them, but look how sweet those are. Oh, is that a stain? That is a stain. Okay, well that was a determining factor there. And then we have birds, reversible birds. Again, like not super exciting. I can leave those. Let's see what else we've got. We've got tablecloths. And I think that might be about it here. Oh, they've got a wall of clothing coming out. Pillows, pillows, speak to me, pillows. Is there anybody worthy of the Thenichelady cart? Negative. There is not. I just found this runner rug, and I almost am thinking it's one of those washable ones. But it's interesting because on the corners, it's got like this. So does anybody know what the deal is with that? Do you put this over? Do you cover up another rug with it? Because I actually have a runner that I don't really like that's down right now. And this one has blues in it, and I like it. And it's only $7.99. So I'm going to get it and then figure it out. But I would love to know what those corners are for if you know. All right. There was a bunch of children in the toy section. So I looked, but I didn't really film there. There was not anything there. But we're going to head back here to the purses and see if there's any surprises on the shelf. Of course, I always do kind of look over here in the little makeup bags and coin purses too. Lots of those Ipsy show up in here. I used to have an Ipsy subscription, and I think I got it just for the bags. I mean, that was like a brilliant marketing thing. Sock Fancy. We're looking for anything that might be vintage or just fun or quality. I don't know what brand that is. Do we know what brand that is? I really need to do a purse sale very soon. I brought a bunch of purses home so that I could whatnot them. So be watching that. It's going to be coming up very, very soon. Purses. So purses that haven't been in my Thenichelady shop will end up in that purse sale, and any that haven't sold in the Thenichelady shop. So that's the thing about ThenicheladiShop.com. Those items are not going to be in there for extended periods of time. I'm going to be ending older collections and moving those things to Whatnot. So if you were waiting for a better price, that is where you would find it, is when I sell it over on Whatnot. That's a Vera Bradley. It's pretty, but it's $15. So that is a no. That's colorful. And does that even have a name? Or it's just a patch? It's just, right? It's just a patch. Yeah, it's just a patch. I had to feel it too, just to make sure my eyes weren't tricking me. But yeah, if you have not signed up for Whatnot, Whatnot is an auction marketplace where everything sells in an auction format. And I like to start my things very low. Lots of items start at $1. I don't start everything at $1 anymore like I used to, but most things still start at $1 and they sell for what they sell for. And if you haven't signed up and you want to use the link below, you can grab $15 to come and spend over on Whatnot and have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna get in this one-handed. There it is. Oh, this is older. Look at that. It's got the little US patent mark on there. It's like a velvet. It's Classiques and Tier. I don't know that name. It is a cute little velvet handbag, but it is $10. I simply can't do $10. I would grab that if it was senior day and I was getting 40% off, but maybe it'll still be here. Maybe. I don't see much of anything else. So, I think no, cheap quality. All right, onward. It looks like they have filled up the jewelry cabinet a bit, so I'm gonna peek through here and see if there's anything outstanding. Now I already have 15 items in my cart, so it's got to be super special. That's what we're gonna go with. I think that might be Sarah Coventry, possibly. I'm gonna look at those two pins when they are not so busy. That is an interesting pocket watch. Is that, I want to say, is it the Korean leader? I don't know. Maybe. I could be wrong. Let's see. What else? There's a little link. I'm going to see what the quality of that one is. Oh my gosh, those little bats are super cute. I feel like Jordan would like those, but she has quite the earring collection already, so I don't need to send her that. I'm going to look at the wolf bracelet. See what else. I don't do real good on any of like the gold tones yet. I'm still learning that. I like the colorfuls, but that looks like a cheap quality. I mean, there's things that I like, but I think I'm off base on them. And some things I have to see what the quality, like that is crazy. It's probably worth something, but I don't like it. But I like this blue. I like all this blue. Whatever this blue is, I'm gonna look at that. Okay, stand by. Okay, so we've got these two pins here. This one is not signed. It's really lightweight, and I'm trying to assess like age on it. Probably not doing a great job. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't know, there's something about it. It's not pulling me. This one's kind of cool, the way it's got the cuts. Oh, this one is signed. This one says RSK, but it is $6. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Can I see the little link necklace, the clear? Yep. Well, I guess it's white, not clear. Ooh. No. Yeah, that's really not what I thought it was. Yes, plasticky, that's the right word. This blueness on the bottom here, I must see. All that blue on the way bottom. It's very blue. Once you see it, you can't miss it. And then the beaded one next to it as well. Yes, that one. And then the one to this side that also has blue in it. Wow. What in the world is going on here? That is a lot of beads.
It was really expensive too when it came. Did the tag come off of it? Yeah. There was a tag on it. It was like $80 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see who makes it. Is it No, it's not Chico's. It's... Yeah, it's Chico's. Of course it's... Of course it's Chico's. I don't know. I just love all that blueness.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Can I pay $10 for that blueness? I feel like I can because it's such blueness.
It's worth the price.
Then let's look at this one. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It's like a beard. The chain is really, really cheap, but kind of like the beads. I don't know.
I see they make ends for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass on that
I
one.
think someone just got bored and did a
Can I see the other one that has the blue beads? This way. Oh, yeah, I'll look at that one too. Not the one I was thinking, but there's another one that's all beaded and yes. So this is like 3 little guys together.
There's a little bit of blue in there.
Yeah, okay, not those. Let's look at this one. Oh, this is made with like some little, looks like seed pods instead of wood. That's funky. I don't know what to think about that.
I think it's shells.
Yeah. I'm trying not to say it's hideous without saying it's hideous.
I think it's like dyed.
I just don't like it.
I think they're like snail shells or something.
I picked up a similar one to this the other day. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Oh, I want to see this pocket watch.
It's a weird one.
Who is that?
I think he's that Chinese guy.
Is it Chinese or Korean or is it Vietnam? Or is that the Chinese guy?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm not up on my
I think it's
Asian
one of those,
leaders.
I think it's one of those dictators from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like back in the 70s. It's really well put together though.
It's interesting. It's
I think his
interesting.
arm moves when the clock moves.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That is, oh my gosh, it's almost a little creepy. Okay, now I'll leave that to somebody who has more interest in such things.
Who knows who it is?
Right?
Did you want this one?
Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to end up with. Okay, I feel pretty good about my one decision and passing on some of those others I might at another time have picked up, but we're being discriminating. That's what we're being. All right, I'm heading to the checkout. Now, stay tuned. I'm going to do a deep dive on the things I bought. Oh yeah, I got a gift for a friend. And I will tell you more about these things after I've had time to research. Now, if you would prefer not to watch that and you don't want to go just straight to the recap like I used to do it, you can just fast forward. That recap is still there. I'm still telling you everything I bought, how much I paid, and how much it's worth. All right, all of that is coming up. All right, that was a good trip. I know I went over by an item or two, but again, see, I'm not going to be like so stringent on my rule that I'm going to pass up some really good items for resale. They did end up giving me the little Noritake tea set picture, that little lusterware set for $5.99. So, yay! All right, now stay tuned for that deep dive coming up right now. So, Bougie, it's time to go through our stuff that's sitting over here on the table. What do you think? You all about it? So just to show you guys, he is getting more and more free time as he learns the room. And we walk around. You have so many little pin feathers. Oh my goodness. You need a little grooming. We'll do that. But let me put you here for now so we can go through all the goodies that we bought. You like it? All right. Let's see what he's scared of. So this will be a test as I pick stuff up because he gets really scared of some things, and that's when I don't want him to fly off. So we may put him back in the cage if I'm worried about his safety. But he'll come back out. I promise. All right, now let's talk about stuff. So again, I've been on kind of a trend with wood boxes. And these are really pretty. Look at the different colors of wood in these. They are handmade, and they're handmade in Cuba. So I'm wondering if they're like tobacco jars. I mean, because Cuba is known for tobacco. Now, they do say Cuba, but just like with anything that has like a maker's mark, you could just push that to the back and you never know that says Cuba. So there's a little tape residue on here I still have to kind of clean off. I'm seeing that, or it might just be a little bit of the finish was affected by the tape because I'm not feeling tape smush. But these are just really nice little items for me to put in the shop. I paid $4.99 a piece, $15 to $20 all day long on these beautiful, beautiful boxes. Now this set was $15, and I was debating whether I was going to buy it. But when I looked up comps, this is monkey wood. Monkey wood, super popular. It does have all 8 bowls. It has a spoon. I don't know if this is like original to this set, but I'll keep it with it. And it's got the big serving bowl. Paid $15. This one's $40 to $50. Pretty excited that ended up that way because it was just coming out on the cart. I know somebody was going to snag that one pretty darn quick. Let's kind of scan over here because this was the next item that I found, and I figured it was Ray Dunn, but it's not marked. And so I'm like, is it really, or is it just cute? And it's really good quality. Like if you really wanted to make lemonade, this would be the thing to do it. It's heavy duty. It'll hold a lot of juice. And I'm debating whether we actually use it or not because Rachel really, really loves lemonade. Then we just have to figure out how to make sweet lemonade. So if you have a sweet lemonade recipe, let me know down in the comments. But we did pick that one up for $4. It sells for $15 to $20. I'm going to skip the vases for a moment and talk about the little tea set. Now, you know, the main reason I picked this up was the color. It's not an old tea set. It's just really pretty. And, see, this is why we do deep dives. It's got crazing that I can feel on this. That's a little problematic. Let me look at the other one. I don't like that. I don't want it to have anything that I can feel-y. So I'm going to have to note that in the listing because it's not a crack. It's crazing that you can feel. It's like a deep crazing. But the teapot has the little bamboo handle. I saw some that were listing that this was made by Sakura, but being as I can't really confirm that because it's not signed by the maker, I will just list it as a blue cherry blossom bamboo handled teapot with 2 cups for about $20. So $8 into $20 is not the greatest margin. It's okay. You make money that way. But I would have preferred for this to be worth a little bit more or have cost a little bit less. But it's all good. It all balances out. This set here, so it is quite old. It is lusterware, Noritake. I kept saying Noritake. I'm still kind of leaning toward this being a Noritake mark, but it just says hand painted Japan. So it's post when they put Nippon on the pieces. I would say this is about 1930s. It's a beautiful set. I'm not exactly sure still why this is obviously a teapot, but was this like for the cream milk? If anybody knows, I would love to know. This is definitely a set that was used. Now, some people don't like that. Some people want these to be perfect. I, on the other hand, when you have a piece from the beginning of the 20th century and it shows that someone actually utilized it in their home and it was a loved piece, I love that. This happens because somebody's hand, I got to switch hands here. Somebody's hand was here pouring their tea. Let's take a look at the little under tray. Now I lucked out because they had all of these pieces priced separately. And when I brought it up and I showed them, look, this is a set and that price is a little hefty, to pay to get the whole set. What can we do? And he just took the $5.99 that was on one of them and said, here, we'll just make it $5.99. They know I'm a good customer there, so I really appreciate them doing that for me. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. I love it. It's got birds, which makes it all the more desirable on the resale market. But I still, it's just a $25 to $30 piece. But to me, this is an exciting $25 to $30 piece. So I'm really glad that I got to rescue it and it will get into a new home and somebody else will love it just as much as I do. All right, let's talk about these vases. Boy, I had to put a little elbow grease into this one. There's still a little bit more to go. It's like somebody had this up in their kitchen, like up on a counter, and it got, like that kitchen schmush. And there's still remnants of it. Still remnants, but I got most of it. Anyways, I was surprised to find this one here is Butterfly Meadows made by Lennox. I found several calling it that. So I'm going to go with it because I found at least 20 listings telling me that this was Lennox. Even though it doesn't have Lennox on it, it would have been probably a little sticker. This one, on the other hand, is Tracy Porter. And this one also, I had to put a little elbow grease into. These were probably owned and donated by the same person, and they had them displayed, all hand painted. Little one, big one. The Lennox, this is interesting. They're almost about the same value. So the Lennox sells for $20 to $25, and I paid $5 for it. And the Tracy Porter sells for $15 to $20, and I paid $3 for it. So that all balances out. Lucite dolphins. Let's see if that'll come through. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Stand by. There we go. I had to turn off my ring light for you to see how this is glowing. So Lucite glows, which is really fun. I need new batteries in my flashlight. We use these a lot at the old house because this is how we found the scorpions. And we have not had to do that here. Yeah, he's chilling in the cage for now. Just a little chilling in the cage bird right now to keep him out of danger. But yeah, so now I get to actually use the big powerful black lights for looking at glowy stuff. A refreshing change. So I have found these in I think I found horses and other scenes. They don't just do like ocean stuff. They do all kinds of things. I think I found penguins too. They're from the 1970s and I paid $3.99 for that one. It's worth $20 to $25. All right. Here's what I was talking about doing with these. Now they could still be used as candle holders, oil warmers, because there would be a little dish that would sit on top here and then a little candle here that would heat up the oil. But if you're not into candles and heating up oil, you can use it to hold some very beautiful. I thought I had a bigger one than this, and I don't. But still, look at that still sits in there and looks really, really cool. So that's what I would use them for. I'm still unpacking my stash. If I have a bigger one that kind of sits nice, I may include it. For now, I'm going to put these in the shop just as they are, but I may, if they don't sell, I may add the spheres later, and then, of course, they would be more. But just as candle holder, or not wax warmers, oil warmers, they're like $25 to $30. Egyptian stuff it's hot. People love it. Okay, I need my hands for this one. So this is like your little bun warmer. It's got the little warmer guy down in the bottom there. It doesn't touch your buns. It just stays warm, and then your buns stay warm. But we will unzip this and see. Let's see. Sometimes he makes zipper noises. Not today. It did have a tag on the inside, but the tag did not give a name. It simply said it's 97% cotton and 3% elastane. But there we go. And then just as basket is really cool with its little leather handles. It's very high quality and I kind of love it. It's got a wood bottom, very high quality and nice. And then it's got the
the bun warmy, and we are in that time of year. People are going to start thinking about cooking their buns. And yeah, so that one, I research everything, guys, and then I write it down so I don't forget. $20 to $25, $20 to $25 on that nice little basket and bun warmer.
Okay, let's talk about some mugs and some coasters. The coasters, I always pick these up because they just are a consistent seller. They're, you know, to me, they're actually really not super exciting, but there are people that absolutely love to decorate with these because they fit into so many different decorating styles. They're very elegant. They are silver plated, a very thin silver plate, I might add. I paid $6. They sell for $20 to $25. And then we got mugs. Now I picked this one up because someone specifically emailed me and said, Danny, I am always looking for the M&M mugs that are actually the M&M. So I have several like that are shaped like this, you know, that are M&M, but very few like this. So I did pick her up and she will be in the store. I hope that person who emailed me is watching and will go and snag her. M&M mugs consistently sell in the $15 to $20 range, as do the Taylor and Ing mugs. This is from 1983. Paid $2 for it. Again, 15 to 20, possibly a little bit more if it didn't have that scratch. That was like the only thing kind of bugging me. It would be like more like a $25 to $30 mug without that scratch. Made in Japan. Highly collectible Taylor and Ing. Of all the things I bought, I probably should have left this guy behind. I probably should have, but he was too cute. I paid $8. The problem is not that he doesn't have value. The problem is that I paid $8 for him and he's only worth $20 to $25. So yeah, it's okay though, because he'll probably sell really quickly. So not too bad. And for those who are like wondering, like, Danny, why are you so greedy with your pricing? Like, why do you have to buy it so cheap and sell it for so much more? That is because there are costs in reselling. You have, in my case, I have to pay payroll. I have labor costs. I have to pay, well, now I pay Rachel to take all the pictures and get these items up on the Thenichelady shop. And I pay a shipping guy. And so those costs for me add up. Now, you may have less cost and you can take a lower margin, and that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Speaking of frogs, you must know where your margins need to be. I don't want anybody to just copy what I do or do what I say. I want you to apply what works in your own business. Take my model and work it around. See what you can do margin wise. My costs are really high, so my margins have to be high. And that's just how it works for me and many other resellers. So that's what I teach, because I hope that you grow to where you need to hire somebody to help you with things to keep up with all of the sales that you get. This is a really good artist, and I kind of knew the folk art thing. This is Linda Nelson. And I think it's tiny. It's down there. Can you see it? There it is. Didn't see it when I was buying it, but I knew that this folk art style was really popular. It's also in a really nice frame. I paid $5. Believe it or not, this is a $50 to $60 little print. Bigger ones sell in the hundreds. So that was a really good pickup. Folk art, again, it's one of those things that people just absolutely love to decorate with right now. And we're going into winter, so this one's very appropriate. This one I won't be putting in the shop just yet, but I did want to note it is not a valuable, it's actually a photo. It's not like a 50 to 60. It just has some really nice appeal to it. And I have two people in my life that cameras are, it's a thing. I don't know how else to describe it. You know, this will have a meaning. And so I'm going to offer it to those people in my life who may actually really love this. And that's why I picked that piece up. Okay, last but certainly not least, is all of this blueness, as I call it. This is Chico's. We've talked about Chico's many times. They make expensive, high-quality jewelry. Now, I'm a little disappointed. He was telling me that, see this black string right here? It had the original Chico's tag on it for $80. This was sold at Chico's for $80. Now, it is not worth that now. Unfortunately, there's the Chico's tag right there. But people love the Chico's style. Look, it's made to look like blue lapis. I do not believe it is stone. I believe these are acrylic beads. Can you imagine if this was stone, how heavy it would be? So that's actually really smart of them not to make this of a real stone. Nobody be able to wear it. So they used acrylic, a very high quality acrylic bead, made these multiple strands, sold it for $80. I paid $10. I should get about $30 for it still on the resale market, especially since it is brand new. It's just missing its tag. Do you want to come back out? Come on out, mister. Come say hi. Hi. He doesn't talk any more when he's out than when he's in. So he's very itchy right now. He's going to get a bath today. That will help all of his little pin feathers that are ruffling him up. So that's our haul. Do you like it? Was it a good one? Yeah? Did you like it? He's looking for pistachios. He's obsessed with pistachios now. I have created a monster. I actually need to switch up from pistachios to something else because, yeah, he's going up there because he knows I put one up there earlier. Bougie, you're messing around. You're messing around. All right, with that, go be profitable and let a bird groom you. Make it fun. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, that's my glasses!